Hi everyone, I'm Lynn, the Fitness Filipina, and welcome back. If you're like me and have a sweet tooth but want a healthier alternative, then this blueberry protein donut is for you. These donuts can also be made vegan if you are using a vegan protein powder. So before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any videos that I upload. Alright, so let's begin. So the list of things that you're going to need to make these donuts is 2 donut pans, a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, then a Ziploc bag will do. 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1 scoop of protein powder. I'm using the Dymatize ISO 100 and it's the gourmet vanilla flavor, but you can choose whatever protein powder that you have. 1 cup of almond milk, half a cup of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Alright, so now we're going to put in all of our dry ingredients into one bowl. So we're going to start off with the 2.5 cups of flour. Next, we're going to do the 1 teaspoon of salt. Then the 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And our 1 scoop of protein powder. Okay, so we're gonna mix that all in together to incorporate all of the dry ingredients. Okay, so now that we've mixed all of our dry ingredients, we're gonna get into our wet ingredients. So we're gonna pour in our 1 cup of almond milk, half a cup of maple syrup, and 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Okay, so now we're going to pour in our wet ingredients into the dry ingredient. Okay, and we're just gonna mix this in until we combine all of the ingredients together. All right, so now that we've mixed all of that together, we're going to fold in our blueberries. So we're just gonna pour it right in, and we're just gonna fold it right into our batter. So you wanna make sure you're folding the blueberries in so that you're not crushing it as it's getting mixed into the batter, and it should just look like this. So I just preheated my oven to 350. So while it's preheating, we're gonna put our batter into the piping bag, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour our batter right into the piping bag. Okay, so once your piping bag is ready to go, we can start putting it into our donut tray. Okay, so make sure you guys roll up the end of the piping bag so you don't have any of the batter coming out on the end. And we're just gonna pipe it right into the tray. All right, so once you've piped all of the batter into the pan, what you wanna do is just wet your fingers a little bit and just evenly lay out the batter in the pan. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. And then I will check the donuts with a toothpick, and if it comes out clean, then I'll take it out of the oven. If not, then I'll leave it in for a few more minutes. All right, so I'm gonna let these cool off on the tray for about 10-15 minutes. And then once they're cooled off for a little bit, I'm gonna remove them out of the tray and let them cool off completely before icing them. All right, so the donuts have cooled completely. Now you guys can ice your donuts if you wish, but you don't need to. They're delicious on their own. But if you do want to put icing, what you want is 2 tablespoons of almond milk and about 1.5 cup to 2 cups of icing sugar. Okay, so we're just gonna put in the icing sugar into the almond milk. So you really want to incorporate the sugar right into the milk. Make sure you have no clumps. Okay, so once the icing sugar has melted right into the milk, I'm just going to drizzle this onto the donut, and I've put parchment paper underneath the donuts just to make cleanup a little bit easier. So once you've put the icing onto the donut, just let it sit for about 10 minutes just to get the icing to set a little bit. And your family is going to love this. This did not last long in my household. So thank you for watching. Let me know when you guys try this recipe out and enjoy.